Okay, guys, welcome to episode 7 of Bittzcraft. I kind of had an intro that I did like 3 days ago, but my microphone was turned off for some reason, so I gotta restart, and I have to restart all of the clips I've done over the past 3 days. Which, granted, isn't that much because yesterday I couldn't even record anything because my OBS broke. So. I went resource gathering. I got a lot of redstone, which my redstone box is over here. And I was contemplating on where to put my next farm, which ended up in here. I'm trying not to show you at the moment. But I filled my redstone box almost completely full. But my next farm that I'm working on is an iron farm. Now I am using the design that Tango Tech used in his Hermitcraft episode recently. So I'll leave a link to that Hermitcraft episode down in the description below. And I'll leave a link to a tutorial that someone did on how to make this. Mine is actually a little bit different because the way Tango and the tutorial video had it set up is one single long water stream that pushes them away, and I just have them in quadrants right over the villagers. But I did realize when I was building this, because I only had a 3x3 water stream, because I went to my farming testing world. I don't know why, but half of this next clip is very choppy in the audio. Sorry. So I made this testing world just to test farms that I build in the area. I actually spawned right next to a village, which was kind of perfect, even though I'm in creative mode, so I can. Now this design, I'm not sure if it's just something, I don't know if it's with the problem with this being not all the way across, but sometimes one of the iron golems does not spawn. But it does work every single time that these come up. I actually had to start this so that I could figure out the redstone, which I did get figured out, which I have to put onto the server. But I'm actually gonna sit on here for a little bit. Actually, this is about 40 minutes of AFKing this farm, kind of just sitting right here. So it's I'd say about 500 for just 500 iron ingots an hour just for one layer, which I do like that this is modular. So if I wanted to, I could put 12 modules straight up. So I'm going to get working on something else just to kind of, because I think I spent, oh god, like 6 hours building in the server that iron farm. And I think the majority of the time that it took up was making it all nice and pretty. Which this isn't really nice and pretty, but I'm going to get started on working on a different farm, and I'll be back on the server once I have that figured out. So right now I'm working on a wool farm, an automatic wool farm. And I keep realizing that all the stuff that I'm going to use this stuff for, or all the farms I'm going to be building, I need hoppers for. And I can't make hoppers without iron, so I guess I'll just get this ready because I can't even make shears without iron. Yeah, this is like a drastic failure in the entire scheme of this. So I hope you guys are still enjoying the video, even though how bad this is turning out, but I'm gonna get the rest of this built up. So I have most of this built. The only thing I don't have in there is sheep, but the way this works is you have an observer facing the block the sheep sits on with a dispenser behind it and a piece of redstone dust behind the dispenser with the observer underneath. So when the sheep eats the grass off of the grass block, it gets a block update, and then it powers the block behind it, which powers the redstone, which powers the dispenser to dispense shears, which shears off the sheep's wool. Now I do need iron to make all of this, so that I can put hoppers down and hopper mine carts. Because you have to use hopper mine carts with rails on them, with the rails on the hoppers, so that it will actually pull from through the block. It's a weird exploit I don't really understand all that well. But I think what I'll do now is at least grab some sheeps and shove them in here. So I'm gonna get that done. I'm a shepherd, I'm a shepherd. So I have it filled up just about halfway. So I'm just gonna leave this go because I don't have the materials to finish this project. God, that's so frustrating trying to make these videos. And it's not working out at all. Uh, so I think I'm gonna work on moving villagers. No, I'm gonna work on getting the redstone for this worked out, and then I'll put the zombies in here, and then I'll move the villagers in. So I'm gonna work on that right now. So I got the redstone done for this. Pulse extender here with the secondary pulse extender here. Because for some reason this pulse extender will run in a circle and it won't actually just stay as a single pulse. But this one adds just enough time for it to actually stay up long enough for the villagers to spawn an iron golem every single time. And this is to turn it on real quick and turn it off with this hopper timer clock. So let me put 2 stacks is just right about. Yes, you saw that right. I used 2 stacks of diamonds because I'm rich. Like 53 seconds. It's like 45 seconds for for the time between villagers spawning iron golems. So let's wait for this to turn on. Now I'll show you how this works exactly. Oh. So I have an observer with a 4-tick repeater off of it, which powers that block, which powers this piston with the redstone block, and that'll power into this entire circuit. And it goes off, it stays on for about 5 seconds, and then drops back down. It works just great for circuit-wise. So I think the only thing I have left to do is to put zombies in, of course, and villagers. So I think I'll get on to that. Maybe. I don't know what I want to do yet. Well, I think actually I'm going to cut this episode short. Yeah, for the next couple of episodes, I just want to try like half of what I've been doing, so I'm going to make 10-minute episodes. Just until episode 10. Just trying to try some other things. So I'm going to leave this go. I'll work on. I think I'm gonna work on the base again next episode. Does need a lot more work put onto it because this is it's gonna be way taller in the back end as compared to this front end. And I think I'll at least move a couple of zombies in here. Other than that, I think that will be all for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, hold on a sec. Before you guys leave, there is, me and the server owner have been talking about the banner for this server to go on server listing sites. And he wants to do a contest for it. So I'm going to leave everything in all of the details for it in the description of this video. So the most important thing is you can't submit it to my Instagram or my Twitter. You have to submit it on the Discord channel or on the Discord server for this Minecraft server. But I'll leave everything, all the details and everything in the description of this video. The timeline is 3 weeks from the release of this video is when your submission must be in. So I hope you guys join in on this because I've been working on it, but I've been making these videos, so it's actually taking me quite a while, but I'll hopefully finish it by 3 weeks from now. I should be able to do that. So I hope to see your guys' submissions for it because I'd love to see other people's perspectives on it. There will be like a theme list, but bye.